David Michael Bradley, and the highest rank I got was Lieutenant Commander, retired as a Lieutenant Commander. Then they started talking about high year tenure for warrant officer and decided maybe I ought to go LDO. So I was selected for the LDO program and went from W4 to Lieutenant JG. They skip ensign completely. At that point I was back in the inshore undersea warfare program and eventually reaching the level of Lieutenant Commander, at which point I was still in the reserves and had been working in the IT industry all these years with Xerox and electronic data systems. Had an opportunity to take early retirement. I was 57 years old and decided, well, okay, this is a good opportunity. Maybe I'll set up a little consulting business on the side. And so I retired in June of 1999 from electronic data systems, and the Navy recalled me to active duty as N4243, in other words, logistics and support vehicle maintenance officer for Coastal Warfare Group 2, located in Cheatham Annex in Williamsburg, Virginia. At that point we had a group and we were responsible for all of the group's reserve units, their equipments, the MIUWs, the inshore boat units, etc. Well, later in 1999, shortly after my recall, the USS Cole was mined, and at that point things started to heat up and we became the Navy's anti-terrorism force protection, seaward force protection group, and started recalling and deploying our units to the various fleet areas, Suda Bay, Jebel Ali's, Naples, etc. And we would provide, our reserve units would provide the seaward defense. Well, of course 9/11 occurred and it really got hot at that point. And we were deploying reserve units maybe 3 times in a 2-year period. There just weren't enough assets to cover it all. But during this time, I had gone to Korea, Singapore, Jebel Ali's, just literally all over the world, so it gave a lot to that, join the Navy to see the world.